Hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm Arabella and welcome to Arabella's Heart for Book Art. This time I accepted Lorri Marie Jenkins' challenge to join her to make a board book. And I thought, well, that's a really cool idea. And I saw 3 videos that she already started, and we had a lovely conversation about everything that she is doing now. So that was really nice of her to take the time to talk to me. So I want to say thank you for that. So what I thought was that was really fun to share also with Lorri and Marie is that I wanted to try it with shape. So a board book and then with a shape. So if this becomes art, then you will also have a cute shape on the side. So I hope you can find it. So try to look out for shaped ones if you want to try this October challenge with Lorri and the rest of us. And I will put all her information in the description box down below. And yeah, I also want to say welcome to everybody that is watching, that is interested in this kind of art. So these board books I have for, well, since my children were little. So I just texted my youngest because these were hers, so I asked her if I could, which one I can take for this challenge. So for me it's also a little bit nerve-wracking right now because she didn't answer me right now, and I already talked about it. So she said, "Mom, please show me," and then I want to see which one you mean. So this is from her childhood, so I don't want to do something that, yeah, she has fun memories of, because I always was singing with her before she went to sleep, and also I read the stories from the books. So I also want to share something with you, something different. And I'm going to go for the camera for this. This is my favorite book when I was a child. And it is the Bruikenleners. I don't know what that is called in English really. It was a story of the little people lived underneath your floorboards, right? So here you can see my old library. One of, I don't know if this is mine, but I was 7 at the time. It's from 1977. But I ended up loving this book a lot. And this is also something my mom saved. This is me with my first job. It was as a shoe sales girl, so that was my very first job. So that's fun that my mom saved that. It's really, it was called the Schoenkaper. Schoen means shoe in Dutch. So that was the second store that they opened, and I was a part of it. So I was really proud to be a part of that at the time. So I really have fun memories. So I wanted to, yeah, I think I'm going to make a copy from this because, yeah, this is a true old library card, right? And I don't know, it could be from one of my sisters. I don't know exactly, but my mom gave it to me. So it was in a book that, I think it was in this book, I don't know exactly. So this is really truly loved, and I will never do something with this book. So I will keep this. And you also see what we did. I didn't know how to repair it. I want to be loved. I just put a sticker onto the tear. This is the last one I'm going to show. That is Love. Love is a Special Feeling. That's the book. It's from Joan Walsh, England. I think a lot of people know this. It's Love Is, right? So this is really also loved, and this is my handwriting from when I was a young girl. And here is the name underneath these stickers, is the name of my sister Natasha. She also loved this book, but they gave it to me in the end. Yeah, I don't know why she covered her name up, but perhaps she thought, well, this was from my sister, so I can't leave my name into it, but I didn't mind that at all, of course. I will never do something with these two. And now I will choose one of these, and I hope that my daughter is letting me choose this one, because in 2009 I did make a drawing of a geisha, and I want to make a paper doll out of her and then make the theme of this book a little bit geisha theme. Yeah, that is my intention, but I normally don't really work with themes. I try to sometimes to switch it up and to make it a little bit more interesting or something. But yeah, so when I saw this all cut out already, I thought, well, I will back it up with brown paper so to make it a little bit more sturdy. So the only thing that I now want to know is which one I can use, and it could be that she is letting me use both, so I don't know yet. So while I wait for her answer, for her to answer me, I will explain a little bit what I wanted to do. So what you can do is, and I will do it really different than Lorri Marie, because she is already such an inspiration. I want to say thank you. I already wrote it a few times. But I want to say it sort of in person, not really, but I want to say thank you, Lorri Marie, for your inspiration. And yeah, what I want to explain is I will also start with sand this book first with sandpaper, and I have different grids pieces, so I'll be fine. So this is some of the things. I'm Dutch, okay, that's my excuse for having brain farts. So so what I also want, yeah, I want to explain something first. So I will sand all the pages with sandpaper. Then you can use gesso to make sort of a cloudy look. That's what Lorri did. But you can also, and that is an idea, use black gesso just to switch it up. And I wanted to do that, but I don't have black gesso right now. I could try to make grey gesso with my white. And I also have school board paint. That's also an idea that you can do. And then you could also yeah, do all the pages, so just all the pages, and then let them dry. So, and then you can start with building your background. So first, those are the things that you have to do first. So I will put this aside for a minute and then show you the different stuff that I already prepared a little bit. So this is what I said, packaging paper, but it's a little bit dark on one side, so I think I can use that as well, but I don't know. So to make it a little bit more dark, I want to make the background a little bit dark. I have something in mind, but I have an example. So this is one of my gel prints, and I want to do something like this, and perhaps with Japanese signs, something with a Japanese like geisha theme, but I don't know, it could go all in a different way. I also have this fabric, and I already used it, but I think this is a little bit full, but also has that feel, that geisha like feel. So I also want to use this fabric, and this I found in the aisle when you go to Action here. I don't know if you guys have an Action, but it's all, you have all sorts of arts and crafts stuff, but also for your home, things to, yeah, all kinds of things. So the aisle that I found this in was in the aisle that you can make your own plants into, I will try to explain it, the words will come, bear with me please. So it's a green stuff that you put phony plants into, or real, I don't know exactly, or dried plants into, and then you will have a pot. And this was the height of the pot, and you could decorate the pot with it. So it's a long story, but that's what this originally is. But there is sort of a leaf pattern on it, and I could also cut those out, right? So, and do something with that. So that's also an idea that I have. And what else? I also have these pastels, and I thought that they were oil-based pastel crayons or something, but I could be mistaken. I think I want to use this, and also perhaps use this as sort of a stamp, but I don't know yet. Also what I have is an applique. That was also one of my ideas, but then perhaps paint it, and then perhaps put on the side of the book, and then paint it in the colors that. So this is just for one page idea, or for the cover. Could also be for the cover, of course, and then I will do it like this. But this will be one of the last steps, and I will think about it. This was from my own clothing, so this was so old, but I wanted to keep this applique. So it is hand stitched. That's what it looks like, and all those beads, and it's really delicate, and yeah, I like it. So but those are only ideas, so I could be going a really different route, of course, so that's what I do. And so that is my idea for now. So I could also color these with the oil pastels, and then spray it a little bit, or do with a little bit of gesso, and then that will react and make the colors a little bit different. I also have these sprays. It's a little bit out there, the color, so I don't know if I will use this, but I love color, so I could do all browns and then a few sprays of this. That is also really a good idea. And yeah, so far, yeah, what I also pulled is one of my envelopes, and I have scraps of gel prints in them. So this really has a little bit of that feel, geisha feel. That's what I thought, at least. And I also have some cutouts from ads, just ads that you get in the mail for free. So here's another gel print edge. And I have a few more of those, so that's also, and I used metallics. That's also really one of my favorite things to do. So this is full of those edges, because I used these gel prints to, I used them in my gel print book, so I could show you as well. Why not? I used them in this book. And this I made from, this is my oddly, wowly, shapely, crazy art junk journal book. And I just made this from scratch, and it's a little bit bended because I was working in it. So here is where all the scraps came from, cut-offs or something. And if you want to know what this challenge, October challenge is, please go to Lorri Marie Jenkins YouTube channel, and I will link her YouTube down below. Why now? Which one can I use? Please tell me. She says, hi, yes, that's okay. So I can use it. I really want to start with this one. So now I will show you a little bit how you sand it, but that will really be boring, I think. So let me get the sandpaper, and I will start with this book. I'll start with the more heavy-duty sandpaper. Let me see if it will work. Put stuff aside. Yeah, that's working. This is already done, so let me clean my desk. Plates that I want to try to use. Yeah, got it. So I will work with the first page, but first I will gesso everything, and I don't have my gesso thingy, so I will use what I do have. I do make art downstairs and upstairs, so I have both. If I'm too sick, I'm downstairs, and if I'm feeling a little bit better, I will be upstairs. So and then it's a little bit too much, but well, that's okay. I will just bring it to the next page. Make sure my edges are really, I think I want it for the edges more than the middle, if I'm honest. I think that really would look great for the edges. All gessoed up, you know. Normally I would do this with I have brushes. Of course. Let's do it with a sponge. When you have brushes beside you, why not? Oh my goodness, that's really so funny. It crack me up sometimes. Still just sewing everything. Well, I just sewed everything. So this is what it looks like.